What's up YouTube, it's Louis here. I hope you're all well. We're looking at Quant today. This is the first video of the year. Thank you guys for tuning in the whole of last year. It was really appreciated and we grew so much from under 1k to almost 5k. Let's really push for 5k as soon as we can in these next couple of months. So don't forget, if you're new around here, to of course subscribe, and if you aren't new around here, you already know, like and comment. Thank you guys. Let's continue with this update. So the last update I made for you guys just before the New Year's, in between Christmas and New Year's, I was saying that we are just simply waiting for the loss of $100. Until then, this is going to be acting as our support. And there are arguments that because this is still being held and you've come into this once and now twice, we could be on the horizon of forming something that we call a double bottom pattern. Okay, this would be the bullish scenario, and that is as long as this $100 level, psychological level, is holding. It's giving us this chance. It doesn't mean it's going to happen, but it's giving us this chance, or the bulls this chance. Now, what I would personally like to see is a clear break of the range high over here that we see. So our range low is $100 and our range high is $134. For me personally, if I'm not seeing price above 134, I can't be bullish. And to be honest, as I've been saying all the way since this FTX capitulation back in early November, we were saying that even if we pump all the way to $190, I am not convinced this is going up, because when I was giving you that example, Bitcoin on the lower time frames was showing us examples where it actually did penetrate through the golden pocket. That's a very bullish sign that it gets through this gold box and it heads to the 786. So the next step you want to do is to flip this gold box. Again, we should have never, or in this case, it should never go above this gold box. So the fact it is doing so is amazing. Now flip it into support and break above the 786 again. Only then we know nothing's 100%, but for me, in my eyes, it would be that. Okay, so once we are, rejecting it, holding this and rejecting it as support, and then breaking through the 786, only then I'm super confident and to tell everyone, guys, it's 100% bullish. But until that very point, it could all be manipulation. You could even get up there but fall back under this gold box, use it as resistance again, which is what it should have been in the first place, and then continue lower anyway. So beware, that could still be on the horizon. Even if we are going up very fast, that could still be on the horizon. Don't get tricked. So that's why I'm more focused on not getting tricked. So preparing for the other scenario, realizing yes, there could be a little ascending triangle or a short-term double bottom, as we are not losing $100 yet. So yes, what I would say is that we could be again, our range high is 134, so the expectation is, even if you get up there, this is where we should stop. This is our resistance. Again, that's what happened down here. You had a support at $100. It's a psychological level. We went away from it, eventually came back to it and bounced from there. So same thing, came down from here. That's 130, 134. If we ever go up to it again, we should respect it as resistance from a double top. So we're essentially trapped between $100 and $134. This is why we need a significant break of these levels. What I would say, if we get rid of all these drawings right now and just look at price action, or just look at the EMAs, just the moving averages, we can see that over the last week or so, we have seen the 55, this orange one over here, cross under the white one, the 200 EMA. So this is a very negative statement, death cross, or whatever you want to call it. It's not good for the longer term looking of Quant. The last time we had this happen over here, where the 55 crossed under, you can see this is where we capitulated all the way down to $40, and this was a head and shoulders pattern, which I was calling back in December 2021. Wow, if you've been here since then, you're a true supporter of the channel. But yeah, back in December 2021, I was calling for a head and shoulders pattern, target all the way down to $70 down here. And I was getting laughed at when we reversed upwards twice, but I was the one who had the last laugh over here, because we did eventually go down there. Luckily enough, I was able to tell you all, guys, we flipped the psychological level of $50, this $50 psychological support, back into support. This was our buy signal across the channel. If you were here for that back in July 2022, Amazing. You would have taken this call all the way to 240, which is actually the price, anywhere between 240 and 220, which is where I actually managed to tell you guys this is the sell signal for the moment, as we're running into the old head and shoulders neckline. So even back then in 2021 December, we were saying eventually we're going to come and retest it, and as long as we're below this, technically it's not bullish. I was actually saying this as we were pumping up here, because at the time I was getting laughed at. We hadn't met the $70 target. So I was saying, guys, I know you're laughing at me. I know I'm getting a lot of hate right now, but yes, it might look like we're trying to reclaim 150. I think we even had one day above 150 here, 155. However, at that moment, I was still saying we're not above the uptrending resistance. Again, it is going to be used as resistance because it was one support, the neckline. Once you lose that, it should be used as resistance. We never tapped it over here, and so that's why right there in 2022 October, which was my personal sell signal for you guys on the channel here, free. Make sure you're tuning in, of course, subscribe and turn them notification bells on for that. But if you want to have this ability to be able to do it by yourself, I have the education. You just need to hit the link underneath this video. It will take you to my Twitter. Private message me there. We can get you started as soon as possible, guys. But yeah, heading back to this right now, it's as simple as waiting for the $100 to be lost. We've just seen back in 2021 when the 55 crossed over the 200, this was the start of a major dump. Okay, right over there, the beginning of a major dump. So this is why I've been telling you guys about this massive head and shoulders pattern ever since the FTX capitulation. But please be aware, the other quant YouTubers you watch, the other quant Twitter channels you follow or Twitter pages you follow, all of them down here were saying, no, it's a high alert, we're going to continue up. I was one of the only people saying, no guys, this is going to be the beginning of a massive head and shoulders, and all we are waiting for right now, the right shoulder is now forming. Amazing. We said it can even go a little bit higher, but as long as we're trapped below 134, I'm assuming that we're going to form a right shoulder here. And so all we're waiting for simply is for the uptrending neckline to be broken, which we're, faffing around right now. We'll look into this in a bit more detail soon. And then for this horizontal one to be broken. So this one being lost, and again, we're just waiting for $100 now because we have this demand box, this green box. Get rid of the green box. We have the uptrending line, but I can't just use that. We have horizontal lines here. Can you see you're catching support here, 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 here? So I need to draw a box across. You could have a simple line just like that, but I'm going to take it up to this 236 pip, $100 to $110. And so yeah, as long as we're above this, we're not going to come down to here. So once that's lost, we're coming back down to $83, $84, $85. Then if $83 is lost, which is this range low where we found support and pumped over 100%, $83 to $168, so just over a 100% move, almost exactly. And so if we were to lose that, that's our signal. Okay, we're coming back down to this psychological support, $50. That is also what the head and shoulders pattern is saying. Again, if you're just looking at the range or the ranges or the levels, this is a support, this is a resistance, this is a support, this is a resistance. So we're within this range at the moment. We did break through, but as you see, we broke back under it. So now this area is resistance. We should reject it. The moment we tapped it, we rejected it. Now we're just doing the short-term double bottom. Again, if we come up into this red area, 134 to 150, this red area over here, it's expected to be a rejection area. It's also the golden pocket, which is an expected rejection area. So all these signs are here in front of you, screaming that going forward, we're just waiting for certain supports to be lost for this to absolutely crash. So yeah, we're just waiting for those signs. So with that in the back of your head, please understand it's a risky time to be 100% invested in crypto. Again, I've already told you guys I'm not in crypto at the moment, and everything I spoke of in today's update are clear reasonings of why I am not in crypto at the moment. I am just waiting for this dump and for this head and shoulders pattern to, of course, be completed. Again, yes, it might not ever happen, but yeah, I'm not going to ignore what's in front of me, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. If you aren't new around here, you know what to do. Like and comment, turn the notification bell on, follow me on my Twitter for more updates throughout the day. And yeah, just more tips and tricks. If you want to be part of my Discord group chat where there's further information, more exclusive videos, more detailed thoughts on the market with other pairs outside of crypto you should be looking at and comparing to crypto as correlations. If you just want me to teach you this, if you want me to help you one-to-one, again, just private message me over my Twitter with the link underneath this video. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch you in the next one. Good luck to you. Peace.